I'm Michael Diamond. This is the most essential. If you like the content I'm bringing you, give the video a thumbs up, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, I'm going to talk about a young man named Sulek. A lot of you probably never heard of him. He's the newest Hosstile sponsored, I was going to say athlete, but I don't even think he's even competed in his first bodybuilding show. Now, how this all came about, Fouad was on the road. I believe he was traveling from Canada into the States to go to some shows. I think he likes to road trip over flying. Well, anyway, in his travels with his crew, they decided to make some stops along the way. They had stopped at a couple of people's houses that were big users, purchased a lot of his supplements, his Hosstile line of supplements. So, in appreciation, in their travels, these individuals were along the way anyway. They really didn't have to go out of their way to see them, stop and meet them. Well, the Sulek, obviously, they were very impressed with him. Fouad went and offered him a contract. Kid, I think he's only 21, maybe 22. He's jacked. But a little worried about it. He made his transformation over about a year's time. Previously, he had an athletic build. He was an athlete. He was a diver, competitive diver. So he had an athletic build, but from what he was to what he is now, and in such a short period of time, you know that assistance was used along the way, and it appears as though a lot of assistance in the video that was made for Hosstile, made for the Fouad's channel. When this kid takes his shirt off to pose, and you can see in his face also, he had real bad acne. Now, you know what causes that? You can say that, yes, some young people do have bad cases of acne. I've seen it. But if you look at his pictures before his transformation to now, there was no sign of it. It was during the transformation. I don't know if he plans on stepping on stage, but I don't think he stepped on stage and has competed yet. Obviously, he's doing a lot of stuff. I don't have an issue with the usage. I do have an issue with the usage at certain ages, and if it's absolute, when it's unnecessary. Yeah, if you're an athlete competing on a high level where, you know, it could be a career, even though it's illegal in sports, I have no issue with that. Bodybuilding, we know it's not hidden. Drugs are used, and I have no issue with that. But I don't even think you should be using, especially at a younger age, if you're not competing. Now, it's another story when you get a little older and your levels start to naturally decline. That's different. Now, where I'm going with this, where I'm going with this is Fouad signs this kid, sees potential in him. Probably does have plans on competing. Likes him, sees that maybe they can have a future together. That's all well and good. But Fouad also has been in the business and been around this long enough to know that the kid's using, he's probably doing things that he shouldn't be doing. Now, I hope that since you signed him on as a sponsored athlete, that you would also try to guide him, at least if he's going to do things, help him, guide him to do things safely. I worry about it when I see kids. I mean, he really is a kid. They make these dramatic transformations. I mean, you can, at that age, you can make good progress if you got the genetics and naturally. But what this kid did, that, it's not. And by the looks of it, he's probably not just misusing, abusing. Fouad, he's your athlete now. If you care about him, I hope you at least try to guide him so he does things safer and healthier than the way it appears he's going. Okay, that's about it for this video. If you like what I said, give the video a thumbs up, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. This is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.